Right, here we are with a full AP Skarner game. Now, what I want to bring to your attention, the guide named it Speed Demon Skarner, and that's because whilst I started off with the idea of an AP Skarner build with Nash's Tooth and Runic Echoes, it doesn't actually use much outside of that. It does use Abyssal Scepter as well, but honestly, AP is not that much. It's not such a big part of the build. If you're coming over from the guide, then excellent, you're going to be able to see it in action, and if you're not coming over from the guide, then I'll put an annotation in the corner above so you can check out the guide, see how this build works. If you've been playing League for a long time, you know that Skarner's been reworked twice in like 2 years or so. At first he had a perma-slow on his charged Q, then they removed that, changed it to an attack speed buff, and I believe they gave his E a stun or something, I'm not quite sure, but they gave him some kind of CC on his E until they eventually reworked him to how he is now, as some people would say he's a failed Juggernaut. And for a time I agreed. I hated having Skarner kind of feeling ruined for me, but I desperately wanted to be able to play him again, especially because I had bought this damn skin. So I played him non-stop, kept trying different builds, and eventually came to this. At first I only bought Runeglaive really because I wanted movement speed, similar to how, you know, people would buy Runeglaive on Udyr to get movement speed. And this is when it's been nerfed to have 7% movement speed instead of the 10% that it used to be overpowered for. So this is just simple jungle clearing. Now look at that, I started on there, got some help from my bot lane, then I go straight to Ravens. I don't really need to smite them, I don't really need that buff. Instead what I'm going to do is, I believe I'm going to go to red, beat that up, I'm going to go to red buff, take that, and I will smite it because I want to stay quite healthy. Boom, boom, boom. Still 100% health, and I'm going to go off and try to gank Yasuo. This game was a few days ago, I'm not quite sure how everything turns out, but I think it plays out pretty well. So start off with a W to get a move speed, and now it's imperative that you do not miss E, so I had to wait for Yasuo's E, baited it out, and then let Zed take the kill, since Zed snowballs so well with gold. Skarner does too, but keep your laners happy. I mean, I can farm my jungle, but there's no guarantee that Zed can last hit, might as well give him some gold. Let's face it, how hard is it to do well with Zed if you have some gold? Like, really, you press R, you know, buy some AD and beat people up. So I'm going over to top. We got a Rumble top against Fiora, and actually I think I curve around here and try again. Yeah, I try here. Now Fiora does a really good riposte. Ooh. She riposts just as I try to land a stun with my E. Now I made a note of this. I realised that this Fiora does know how Skarner works. She is pretty damn good with her riposte. It might have been pot luck, but from here on, after this point in the game, I will not instantly proc my E when I'm fighting Fiora. You'll see in later parts of the game where I actively wait for her to riposte first, or just wait a second before doing it, so she can't predict it. Now look at this. We have the Spire here, the one by the Baron Pit. Rumble captured it for me earlier. You saw us capture the one by Dragon earlier, and I used that. I used the buff to take the crab. It makes it so much faster. Also, be sure to stun the crab, because you'll deal way more damage to a crab that has been CC'd. Use your E, stun it, then start spamming away with Q. It's really good. Why would you want to take crab? Well, it gives you gold, it gives you the vision, move speed buff. It's really good in general. Now I think I lag out here, and then I start taking blue. I believe I'm just going to clear this part of the jungle, then go back for my Stalker's Blade and boots, and hopefully a flask. Let's see what I buy. I buy when I'm ready. Taking a while. Must be lagging out again. I'm on there for quite a while actually. Not sure what I was doing. Ah, there we go. Swiftness boots, Stalker's Blade. I don't go for the elixir yet because I don't feel I need it. I think I was answering a Skype call at this point in time. So I start to play a lot more derpy throughout the next few minutes of the game. Yeah, we still end up winning because Skarner is amazing. So anyway, just clear the jungle some more. I don't have level 6 and I don't have red buff, so I don't want to be ganking too much when it doesn't seem too possible. Here, Yasuo's overextended, so I'm level 6, so I'm just going to go in and try to get a kill on him. He overextends a little. Zed lands a slow. For some reason, he ease through Zed, and he flashes away. It doesn't matter. Zed's landed death mark. I get him the stun. I do not need to ult him here, and then just let Zed take the kill. I'm going to catch the Shrine by Dragon, give us some good vision. And then I'm going to go ahead straight away, Ghost, not Flash, straight towards the bot lane. Sona lands the E on Nami, I land the E on nothing. What I do end up doing is pulling Graves. I desperately wanted Graves and not Nami, and we end up getting the kill. It could have been bad if, say, Jinx didn't react in time, or Sona didn't react in time, but we did, so it's all good. I believe I make the call for Dragon, and we start to take it. I'm not sure if anyone comes over. I think Fizz comes over, and he is able to kill me. Big mistake on my part. In fact, I kind of didn't want to record the commentary just because of that massive fail. I eat the Fizz ult in the face like a complete and utter fool. But in any case, this game will still go good. That Fizz is going to end up kind of fed, I'm pretty sure. But, you know, because I'm Skarner and my ultimate is excellent, I'm able to just subdue him. He doesn't buy QSS, his bad. And I can just lock him down. And if Yasuo gets fed, I can lock him down too. And that's why Skarner is so really awesome. So anyway, just clearing the jungle some more. My ult's not up, so I just want to focus on farming. Again, I lag out a bit, it's not too nice. You can see, I believe I come here to cover mid. Well, Zed is dead, I believe. Zed is 2-1. Yasuo 0-2. Fizz is 2-0. So who's fed on my team? Rumble's 3-1. Fiora's 1-3. So things are going pretty good top and mid. Bot lane is quite even. Actually, bot lane is ahead. Again, I pop that ghost and I go towards Yasuo because Rumble is coming up. I land the ult and we just destroy him. I start taking this turret here. I tango a little too much, but it doesn't really matter. I believe I'm going down to just farm some more. That's what a lot of Skarner's game is. I want to make a quick point about Skarner's E. So you'll gain the passive Shrine boost, the 100% attack speed and stuff, when someone is stunned by your E or you are ulting someone. Now, your E actually does a lot of damage when you sting them, so make sure to land it on both of them. Stun one, stun the other, because you want to get that attack speed boost when you're not in the Shrine. These guys are outside the Shrine, so I want to make sure I do that. I also want to get as much procs as possible. It lowers E's cooldown, and also it will make your clears faster with more attack speed. Anyway, again, continuing. I'm going to take my... Okay, I don't take my red. Anyway, Yasuo's overextended again, but we don't exactly have anyone here. All we have is Sona. So I notice the wall, get rid of it with my pink. Capture this, and I consider taking Dragon, I think. Yes, I do. But Nami comes over. There's no ward, but Nami just happened to come over. I think there's no ward. I've got vision turned off. Anyway, derping out a little here. Fiora's pushing the top lane. I tried to search her, but it's already too late. She'll have backed. So I just do what Skarner does best and keep clearing. And lag out again. I do a lot of that. Anyway, I just a lot of this game I just farm up so I can get those core items. I want to hit 45% CDR as soon as possible. I take this and we do that, and then we end up in a fight here. So Fizz gets wrecked by Sona. I try to go in here. Do I land anything? They don't have a turret, so I don't really care. Oh wait, no, they do have a turret, but you know, she's not saying next to that. Sona tries to 1v1 Graves. Somehow works out because Graves doesn't fight back. We start pushing this, and we're going to push this turret. See, there's 4 of us, 1 of him. What's he going to do? We take the turret, and then we go to take a dragon. Boom, 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 boom. Land the smite. Boom. Awesome. So what items do I buy now? I buy my runic echoes. I have my swiftness. I have my hunt's potion, and then I buy a stinger and a cloth armor going into glacial shroud. Why do I buy Stinger? Stinger is amazing. It gives you 50% attack speed in one item slot and 10% cooldown reduction. That's insane on Skarner. On Skarner's Q, your CDR will... Sorry. Your cooldown of your Q will go down by half a second for every auto attack on a minion or monster, and it'll go down even faster when we're against champions. Along with CDR and attack speed, that means your Q will be up way more often. So my team started chasing Nami to the right, but I'm going to be chasing Graves here. Because I've got Ghost, I've got my W, I have Smite, I have my E. I'm just going to go ahead and wreck him. Land the E, land the Sting, and just... Look at that. Basically, after every auto attack, I can Q him. It's brilliant. Now, I know he could have flashed or quick drew over that wall, so I decide to ult him back so he can't. Then just drop some disrespect on his corpse. I noticed my red was up, so I take that. And just continue clearing, continue farming some, and lag out some more. This is brilliant. I forgot actually doing this in the game. So I go straight towards top to defend. I think she's funny, so I just chase her down. We beat the living hell out of her. No need for any ults from either of us. And then I push this up. I think. I start going towards mid because I want to help out. Fizz gets a shutdown on Jinx, and I believe he escapes scot-free. So I mentioned Skarner has a decent early game, not particularly strong, but not exactly weak. I shouldn't speed up whilst we're chasing this Fiora. So we chase Fiora. Now watch this. I do not E immediately. There's a riposte. Now I'll stun her. And then me, Rumble, and Sona just collapse onto her and beat the hell out of her. Hysterics Gauge doesn't mean anything to us because she has no anything. She doesn't have Hysterics, sorry, that was more. Anyway, I was saying Skarner's mid-game is also pretty good because you'll start getting your CDR. Once you get your CDR, your attack speed, and your tankiness from the armour of Iceborne Gauntlets, the magic resist of Abyssal Scepter, and even more in the shield and health of Sterak's, that's when you become a true juggernaut. Your DPS, your durability, everything about you just becomes really strong. That's why I'm farming so often, because I want to hit that late game. When you've got so much move speed in terms of Boots of Swiftness and Runic Echoes, and your W being on a 6-second cooldown, lasting about 6 seconds, so basically permanently in W, you move pretty damn fast. You can stick to your enemies and beat the hell out of them with little care. So anyway, I think I lag out again there. It's really awful with the lag in this game. This part of the game, I'm not sure what I'm looking for. I think I was worried my team would start team fights, so I'm just wandering around mid. See, I came back because I thought that Jinx was about to start some shit. We just push it up. I'm not afraid to do anything. Do I ult this Yasuo? No, yes I do. Yes I do. Probably did not need to, but I do that just to make sure he gets killed. Mistake though, because Fizz is the one who's fed. Yasuo is not fed at all, and I end up getting completely destroyed by Fizz. He's 6'4", he has Runic Echoes and a Lichbane. Zed tries to take on Graves. Does he get him? No. He just about fails to Graves. Whilst Fiora's pushing top all this time. She doesn't get a tower and Rumbles in time to protect it, but still pretty awful. Not too good. We might even lose a mid to it now. We're still massively ahead, 24-13. We have a 1k gold lead. We're tied for Towers and Dragons, so that's all pretty good. Anyway, as I said with Skarner's E, I like to get it on as many minis as possible, so to lower the cooldown, more AoE damage, and whilst I get the attack speed boost from having stunned minions, that means I can Q more often, meaning I get more overall wave clear a lot faster. Stun, and keep hitting it with those Qs. What do I have now? I have Alacrity on my Swiftness boots. I have a full Iceborne Gauntlet and a Stinger. So now I'm full of utility as well. I've got the... I'm queuing all the time, and after my queues I can slow an enemy with Iceborne Gauntlets when it's on cooldown. That's amazing. I have great utility in teamfights. I'm getting much more durable against the ADs in the enemy team. I should have probably bought a Negatron a little early, considering how fed Fizz is. It's okay because I have an ultimate. So I go down to defend his lane. So pushing up again, and all the time while I'm doing this, I'm just getting stronger. I'm getting closer towards that deadly juggernaut late game. Push up some more. Try to pressure a little. Hopefully force some enemies top. And dragon spawns in 20 seconds, so I start going down. My team starts fighting, and here we are. I don't want to get too close because of, obviously, some of my team have already just died. So I don't want to get too close and fuck with that. What I do, I kind of go back to jungling. Pretty sure the enemies are doing dragon now, and they take it. But I just go back to jungling. I don't think that we could win that. If we tried to force it, it would probably end up in some kind of 3v5 team fight. I could have potentially smite stolen it. But also I could potentially have not. So I just decided to keep farming, get towards the juggernaut late game. What do I buy now? If anything, I buy very slowly, that's for one. I think I'm waiting for an item. Might be Nash's Tooth. Am I AFK? I'm not sure. Yeah, I bought my Nash's Tooth, and then I beat the crap out of this Fiora. Notice how often I'm queuing. After every auto attack I queue. And I'm also attacking quite fast with that Nash's Tooth. I just wait for this more. Take my shrines. Make sure that your shrines are always up. You always want this if your enemies come into your territory. Also, you get some nice gold for it, so it's pretty nice. Fight. It ends in us killing Jinx, and we take a turret. Try pushing up some more. I take another shrine. My team start backing off. I go towards top lane. Start taking this farm here, pushing up, continuing the pressure. You always want to have pressure on the enemy team. If all three of your lanes are pushed, then something's wrong. You need some kind of pressure on one of their lanes, so they have to go and defend that. They have to go back and push that out. We've got a fight here. What happens here? I go in, tank a little, don't really care because I've got shields, and then Yasuo just gets destroyed. No need to ult him. Instead, I want to save that for Fizz when he comes along. Here's Fizz from behind, but first of all I give a shit about is killing these guys. So I beat the crap out of Nami. Rumble is chasing towards Graves. I see Fiora, so I beat the crap out of her. She doesn't riposte me in time, and she just dies to this. Actually, something funny happens after this, but now I beat the crap out of Graves. He can't do much. I ult him, and do that whilst doing it. I take this, and I don't know the health of Fizz. I thought he would have been quite worn out, but nope, I just die. I'm a fool. I thought I could take him on. But I don't even have Negatron. After that, I bought my Negatron, and started building towards Sterex. Now look at their team. They have a fed Fizz. Then they have 6 kills on their Graves and almost 300 CS on him. So really, Graves is kind of fed, but mostly it's just Fizz doing all the work. They take another dragon, and well, we start going again. I start farming jungle again. I think I'm gonna... Nope, I continue farming the jungle. Continue farming the jungle. Or what do I do? Oh, we have a fight. So ults are dropped. Rumble ult, Nami ult. Yasuo ults me. I don't really give a shit. I ult the Fizz because he's not doing anything to our Jinx. Also I'm around. And then I zoom in on their Graves, beat the crap out of him. I survive due to some shields, but then I get killed ultimately by Fiora's ultimate and Yasuo's crits. Of course, this doesn't matter. In the end of the day, I'm the tank of this team. Even though I don't really like to play Skarner as a full tank, I've had to be the tank for this team. I died for the team. They focused the tank pretty much. I got so much damage in Rumble, so much damage in Jinx, so much damage in Zed, so we can just push up, and that's a tower for us. I think it's an inhibitor. Yes, it is. So for some reason pushes onward. Luckily she doesn't die. My team start pushing top tower, and here I am AFK again. God damn. I know I was waiting on a Sterex gauge. Now I start pushing bots. Now their team start doing Baron, and I'm still pushing bot. Yep, and the enemies take Baron, and I'm just like shit. I buy my Abyssal Scepter, that's great magic resistance, and this is full build now. So I've got 45% TDR, I have Runic Echoes, Sterex Gauge, Nash's Tooth, and Abyssal Scepter giving me some magic penetration and extra damage. Look at that attack speed. Look at that. Brilliant. So I want to... My team are pushing bots. We managed to kill a Graves. I stay close to my team. They need me here. I'm the tank. I need to be here to defend them. Needs to be there to ult Fizz if he tries to dive onto Jinx. She has a bullet first, but nowhere near enough. Ooh. Sniffle. Make sure to capture that, because in case a team fight goes around or I need the mobility. I take my Ghost and then we start pushing this tower. But no, I don't hit Ghost, Rumble does, sorry. Yasuo goes in, lands that giant ult with the Nami. Sona does a Crescendo on the Fiora, she tries to go in. Can't see Fizz yet, so I'm not doing much. Fizz just appeared for a brief moment, but we're still pushing up. The enemy has Baron, makes it really awkward. Fizz lands that on the Jinx. He's not able to take advantage of it because I ult him straight away. If Fizz was smart, he'd have bought QSS, but he's too busy building his MLG damage. So Jinx still alive. In fact, we have no one dead. We're all good to go. He will start pinging Dragon. I wanted us to continue hitting this tower whilst the mid inhib, you know, their mid inhib's gone, so you know they have to defend both super minions and us. Because our team called Dragon, I am like, fine. We have to go towards Dragon because everyone starts splitting up and we can't pressure anymore. So I start taking this Dragon, then my team is still lagging behind. So yeah, now we have 2 dragons too. That means we have to burn on towers. So the enemy team has 5 towers, 3 dragons. We have 7 towers and 2 dragons. We're ahead by almost 1k gold, 1,000 gold. Again, quick point about this Grump. You've probably noticed this earlier, but the shrine range does not cover Grump or Krugs, but what you can do is you can drag, you know, just leash him over until he's just outside the circle, and then just stand inside the circle. He will not lose patience whilst you're just on the outside of the circle getting the buff. So be sure to do that when fighting Grump to clear a little better. So I'm full build, so I buy Elixir of Iron. I need that tenacity. I want to be able to go in, take Fizz, take Graves, and just maul the hell out of their team. Tenacity is excellent for that. Start charging in. Rumble lands on ults. Don't know if it hits anyone. I noticed Nami around here, so I'm like, where are you at? Anyway, we keep pushing. Jinx starts to meet up with us. Nami ends up in the wrong neighbourhood. Fizz misses his ultimate, so I have nothing to fear. I go in here, I try to land stone. I end up ulting Graves, but he QSS's out. Good to know now that he has QSS, so I can do something like that. Fizz goes in, fails, Zonias, and then I stun him as soon as he comes out. Fiora gets the crap beaten out of her. And overall, look at my shield. That's from AP. It scales with AP and maximum health. Because we've got a good bit of both, our shield is actually pretty strong. And with the CDR, no, it's me tanking that turret. I don't really give a fuck. I'm just, I get so much from my shield. You know, I might not have the most armor, the most health, and most magic resistance as a normal Juggernaut, but the AP builds up to that shield, and that helps a lot. The CDR helps you shield more often, and that helps a lot. So we take 2 inhibs, and do we push to win the game here? I don't think so. Either way, we start shooting up this turret. We do destroy it. I ult Yasuo, just try to get him down. He tries to kill Jinx, does not work out at all. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we end the game here. We start pushing that, and that's it, that's the game. Fizz kills Jinx, I don't care. I just keep beating the crap out of it, and boom. That's it. Good game. AP speed Demon Skarner. 13, 4, 13. Full build. Pretty good. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't seen the guide already, please check it out. If you have seen the guide, I hope seeing it in action has helped you learn how to use it, helped inspire you to try things yourself. And again, just thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing if you have already. If you liked this video, please be sure to give it a like. Lets me know what you guys, well, like. And yeah, thanks so much. I'll see you in the next video. Ooh, hit the camera there. See you guys in the next video.